the 10-minute briefing. This is Jandakot Airport on Tuesday. A bit of cloud cover about, but I don't think we saw any rain there on Tuesday.
Not at Jandakot, although Perth had 0.2 of a millimetre.
Oh.
It was a cool day though. We only had 23 for a maximum in Perth, which is a couple below average for this time of year. Still some light showers hitting the west coast today. There's not much of it, less than half a millimetre if that. And the south coast also looking at some light showers. But while southeastern Australia has the hot weather right now, it's WA which is enjoying some cooler conditions thanks to a southerly.
Well, let's take a look to some international weather news now. And over in the US, in Washington, a river is threatening homes along its banks with erosion and flooding possible. Here are some details.
My Christmas tree is I'm not going to be able to get to enjoy that anymore.
Imagine learning your dream home could be washed away at the hands of Mother Nature. Homeowner Richard Geidinger is having a hard time facing so much uncertainty.
This is just beautiful, wonderful house that we're not.
The Geidinger's home sits on property that's been in the family since the 1920s. It's one of 3 homes along the Skagit River that today the city deemed not safe.
And because the river in the last 2 days ate so much, I've been yellow tagged, which means I cannot stay in my house. I can only be able to get stuff in and out of my house.
And so that's what Richard and wife Vicky have been doing, moving everything they own from the home built with their life savings. A large shed already plunged into the river last week after it reached its highest level in 11 years.
All you have to do is dump some rock. And that would have stopped it.
But now neighbors fear it's simply too late. Eddie Hills, the mayor of London, says the plan is for the Army Corps of Engineers to come in and shore up the eroding bank. But just when remains unclear.
My hope is to take care of the homeowners and then hopefully take care of the town as well and protect our infrastructure.
Devastating scenes there through the northwest corner of the USA. Now closer to home, we've been watching the ash cloud across Bali over the past few days. Now we've had northerly winds through the island of Bali, and that's been pushing ash from Mount Agung down towards the international airport at Denpasar. However, Christy, just looking at the latest models, there's actually a tropical cyclone that's formed to the southwest of Bali. Now, that cyclone looks like it will push towards the east, perhaps, and join up with another tropical cyclone. Could have 2 joining together. It's a little bit uncertain when they join together. It makes it really hard to forecast. However, if that system moves east to the south of the island of Java, we'll get more of a westerly wind field as a result. And that could start to push the ash away from Denpasar Airport. Definitely not for the next 12 hours. We're still in a northerly airstream, but perhaps Wednesday night or Thursday we could see that ash starting to push away towards the east.
Okay, well that is some...
We'll keep everyone updated.
Yeah, some good news. We'll definitely keep you updated here on Sky News Weather. Well, back onto home soil now, and let's take a look at the forecast right across the country. As we mentioned, showers and storms possible in Queensland.
Yeah, heavy falls for the eastern districts, particularly south of Townsville. Some severe storms around the central districts. There's also the chance of storms over western Queensland along the Trop, although long reach from Mount Isa more than likely will stay dry. New South Wales, the chance of showers and storms apart from in the southeast corner, and that includes the ACT where it should stay dry. Sydney's only a chance of a shower, but storms for the northwest inland and for the northeast there's a pretty good chance of showers today. We've already got them actually across the northern rivers. Victoria, it's a hot day. Storms developing in the west this afternoon and along the eastern ranges. 25 for Melbourne. It was 13 above average. Tasmania, warm, dry, 28 degrees for Hobart. That's also nearly 10 degrees above average today. South Australia, there'll be storms through the west coast and the northwest pastoral district, and also the odd storm near the eastern border. Central areas, including Adelaide, hot and dry. 38 degrees for you today. Revised forecast, 13 above average. WA, cool for the west, thanks to a southerly, with the odd light showers, but clearing from the west coast. And storms are possible, but not particularly widespread, through much of the NT and Kimberley.
Well, that's all for our 10-minute briefing. Tom will be up shortly live with some more updates on what's happening right across the country.
Yeah, back in just a few minutes with the latest radars across Queensland where that heavy rain's developing.